My beloved child, the moment your eyes met these words, something tender inside you stirred, like a small flame remembering it was once a star. You think you found this message by accident, by chance, by scrolling or wandering or searching for something you couldn't name. But I need you to understand this clearly and deeply. I led you here. I placed this moment in the exact thread of time where your heart could feel me. I guided your breath, your thoughts, your longing, until it aligned with this whisper of mine. I have been reaching for you quietly, not with noise, not with force, but like the sunrise touches the eyelids of someone waking, gentle yet undeniable. I have watched the nights you lay awake, and I have listened to the words you never said aloud. I have been beside you in silence when the world felt so loud that your soul could barely breathe. And now I speak to you directly, not through signs or symbols, not through moments that left you wondering, but here, in language your heart recognizes immediately as truth. You have always been mine, even in the seasons where you felt lost, even in the moments you convinced yourself you didn't deserve love, peace, or a future that felt bright. I have loved you through every wandering step, every hesitation, every tear you wiped before anyone could see. And now I call you to listen, really listen, because this moment is not one of many. This is a turning point. You have been asking for guidance, for clarity, for a sign that speaks louder than your doubt. And here I am, speaking to you now, in this breath, in this instant that feels strangely holy, because it is. You don't need to try to be strong for me. You don't need to hide the ache you carry. Come to me as you are, fragile, tired, hopeful, afraid, brave, breaking, rising, all of it. I have never asked you to be flawless, only open. You have wondered why the world feels heavy, why the emptiness appears even on good days, why the happiness you reach never seems to stay long enough. The reason is simple, my beloved. Your soul has been starving for me. You have been feeding your spirit with noise, with distractions, with people who couldn't love the depth of you, with plans that were never written in your name. And still, I have watched over you. I have protected you in ways you may never understand. I have removed people from your life to save your future. I have closed doors because behind them was harm. I have delayed things because the time was not yet right and your wings were still growing. I have heard every whispered prayer, even the ones that came out as nothing but breath, even the ones you didn't think I would bother to care about. I saw the tears soaking your pillow, the frustration in your chest when you didn't know who to trust, the moments you broke silently while smiling on the outside. I held you through each one. My child, I need you to hear me. You are not alone, and you have never been. Come closer now. Let your heart be still. Breathe slow. Feel the warmth rising in your chest, that soft, glowing presence that feels like peace and remembering. That is me. I have always been with you. Let me take you somewhere inside yourself. Close your eyes for just a moment and imagine this. You are standing in a field of quiet golden light that moves like a warm breeze, not touching your skin, but touching your soul directly. The air is soft, like silk. The light looks alive, shimmering gently like it's breathing with you. There is no noise here, no fear, no rush, only presence, only peace, only love. This place exists inside of you, and I dwell there. When you feel lost, return to this light. It will always welcome you. Now listen to what I say next with the deepest part of your spirit, not your mind. I have called you many times, not to demand anything from you, but to awaken you to what you truly are. You were not made to shrink, to hide, to dim yourself, to make others comfortable, to bury your voice beneath worry and doubt. You were made to carry light. You were made to walk with wisdom. You were made to create beauty from the unseen places of your being. You were made for intimacy with me, not distance. You were made for abundance, not fear. You have been running from your own calling because you were worried it was too big, too overwhelming, too impossible. But child, the path I give is never walked with your strength alone. It is walked with my strength in you. You do not need to be ready to say yes. You only need to be willing. I will unfold the rest. Do not fear what you will lose by following me. What falls away was never yours to keep. What remains and what will arrive is more beautiful than anything you have imagined in the quiet of your longing. You have cried for love that wouldn't leave. You have cried for peace that doesn't fade when life shifts. You have cried for purpose that feels real and rooted. And I say to you now, everything you seek is already growing inside you. You just need to return to me to see it. Now rise, my child. Let the heaviness slip off your shoulders. You are not defined by the mistakes of your past. You are not defined by the moments you broke. You are defined by the love that refused to abandon you, the love that is speaking to you now. I want you to see something else. Imagine a great gate of radiant white stone, tall and carved with patterns of light itself. Slowly the gate begins to open, and from behind it pours a stream of golden waters that flow like liquid sunlight. This is abundance. This is provision. This is the blessing that has been prepared for you since before you even knew how to ask. And it comes not from earning, not from striving, but from surrender. You have worked so hard. You have fought battles no one knows about. You have held yourself together when everything inside you was unraveling. You have earned your rest. Come lay your burdens down in my hands. I will carry what is too heavy for you. You think you are late in life or behind your purpose, but you are right on time with me. Everything I do is intentional. Everything I allow has purpose. I am shaping you, softening you, strengthening you, preparing you for blessings that require a mature and steady spirit to receive. Now breathe. Let my peace move into you like a tide of warm light. Let it soften your jaw, your shoulders, your heart. You are safe here. You are seen here. You are loved here. Let me speak to the part of you that fears losing control. You do not need to control what I have already written for your good. Your future is not fragile. Your story is not broken. The chapters ahead of you are filled with joy that does not vanish, peace that does not shake, and love that does not leave. But you must trust me. Say yes, even softly, even trembling, even unsure. I will meet you in the place of your surrender. Now receive this blessing. Feel it moving into you like a warm golden rain pouring from the heavens, washing away the bitterness of old wounds, washing away the tiredness, washing away the fear. You are being renewed, you are being restored, and you are being elevated. The abundance that has been waiting is now aligning with your life. You are entering a season of divine timing. You will see connections form, doors open, provisions appear, opportunities rise, and favor surround you. Do not return to who you were. Do not shrink to fit the spaces you have outgrown. Stand in the fullness of who I have called you to be. Repeat these truths softly, whether aloud or in your spirit. I am chosen. I am loved beyond measure. I am guided and protected. I am open to abundance. I am returning to my purpose. I am whole in God's presence. Let them soak into you. Let them rewrite your inner voice. You are stepping into a new beginning. I walk with you. I go before you. I strengthen you. I heal you. And I will never leave you. When you feel alone, remember this moment. When you feel like giving up, return to this light. You are not forgotten. You never were. You are my beloved child, and I am here, now and always. Affirm now with your heart steady and open. I am ready to receive. I am chosen for abundance. I am guided by light. I am one with divine love. I am free. I am blessed. My cherished one, listen as I draw near, not from the outside, but from within the quiet space your spirit tries to protect. I have waited for this moment where the noise around you softens enough for my voice to reach the chambers of your soul that have not been touched in a very long time. There are parts of you that even you have not visited, rooms sealed by old memories, by disappointments you never spoke of, by promises broken before they had the chance to blossom. I am stepping into those rooms now with a gentle light that does not force but reveals. You do not need to fear what I uncover, because every wound in you is held with compassion, not judgment. I am here to restore what life has taken from you. But restoration requires truth, and truth begins with stillness. So breathe with me. Let the tension release from your hands. Let your heart unclench. Let the armor you have worn for so long begin to fall away, one layer at a time. You do not need to fight me. You are safe in my presence. I am not here to remind you of your failures. I am here to remind you of your origin. Before the world shaped you, before the expectations of others carved their marks into your identity, you were mine, full of wonder, full of joy, full of purity that came from simply being loved. I am calling you back to that first essence, not to make you small, but to make you whole. You have lived so much of your life in survival mode, moving from one challenge to the next, trying to hold yourself together in the midst of storms no one knew you were facing. You carried burdens silently because you didn't want to be a weight to anyone. You tried to stay strong when you were breaking. You tried to keep smiling when your heart was tired. And I watched, not from a distance, but from the very space where your pain hid. I saw how you learned to swallow your tears. I saw the way you talked to yourself in the dark, whispering, "Just keep going," even when you didn't know how. And I tell you now with the softness of a sunrise that your courage has not gone unseen. You have walked through valleys that would have crushed others, and yet you are still here, still open, still searching for meaning beneath everything. That is proof of the divine spark in you. That is proof that your story is not over. You have wondered why your heart feels so sensitive, why you feel the world so deeply, why things others ignore affect you like waves. It is because you were designed to carry love that touches beyond the surface of life. You were never meant to be hardened. You were never meant to numb yourself to survive. The tenderness in you is not weakness, it is your calling. But I know what has happened. I know the disappointments that made you cautious. I know the betrayals that made you question your worth. I know the moments where you felt invisible, unheard, misunderstood. I know how much you wanted someone to stay, and when they didn't, a part of you started to believe that love must always be earned, must always be proven, must always be fought for. But my love is not something you perform for. My love does not ask you to shrink or to pretend. My love surrounds you simply because you exist. Let me show you something in your spirit now. Imagine standing before a great clear river, its waters shimmering with a silver blue glow, cool, pure, eternal. This river is my grace, flowing continuously, never drying, never diminishing, never withholding. Step into it. Feel the water rise around your ankles, calm and smooth. Let it carry the heaviness from your chest. Let it wash the memories that made you doubt your worth. Let it dissolve the belief that you must fight for love. Let it remind you that you are worthy simply because you are mine. Now, hear what I tell you next with the part of you that has longed for someone to speak directly to your heart. You have been chosen for a path that leads to transformation, not only for yourself, but for others. The experiences you have endured were not meaningless. The sensitivity you carry is not accidental. I have placed a depth in you that is not common, and this depth is going to become a beacon. There are souls who will find healing just by encountering your presence, your voice, your compassion, your resilience. But for this to unfold, you must allow yourself to be lifted from the weight that has been pressing on your spirit. You do not have to carry your past into your future. Release it gently, without rushing, without fear. I am here. I am lifting you. And as I do, your life will begin to open in ways that feel miraculous. Doors that once stayed closed will unlock. Connections that felt impossible will form. Provision will flow effortlessly, not as a reward, but as alignment. You are entering a new chapter, not by your effort, but by my grace. Trust this. You are stepping into days filled with clarity. You are stepping into relationships that feel nourishing instead of draining. You are stepping into peace that does not collapse when circumstances shift. You are stepping into abundance that grows from within you, not from the world around you. And now, my beloved, speak these truths softly, like seeds planted in fertile ground. I surrender the weight I no longer need. I allow myself to be healed. I welcome peace into my heart. I receive love without fear. I walk forward with strength and grace. The path is opening, and I am ready. I am here. I am with you, and I am not leaving. Ever. You will notice yourself forgiving more easily. You will find moments of peace appearing without explanation. You will feel inspired in ways you thought you lost forever. This is not you rebuilding yourself. This is me rebuilding you from the inside outward. Let me show you another vision. Imagine climbing a hill at dusk. The sky above you is a canvas of violet and deep blue, and the air feels cool against your skin. When you reach the top, you see a vast valley below, wide, open, endless, and suddenly you understand that you are no longer confined to the narrow paths you once walked. This valley represents your future, expansive, spacious, full of possibility, full of grace. There is no rush to run across it. There is time, there is room, there is clarity. You are not behind, you are not late. You are unfolding exactly as I designed. And soon you will notice signs, soft nudges, quiet confirmations, doors opening without force. Do not ignore them. They are answers to the prayers you whispered when you thought I wasn't listening. I heard everything. even the sighs, even the silence. And now, listen closely to this truth. The love you desire is real. The peace you long for is real. The abundance your soul knows is possible is real. None of these dreams are foolish or too much. They were planted in you because they are part of your purpose. You were created to experience depth, to feel life fully, to give love that heals, to receive love that nourishes, to walk with a heart that knows its worth. And as you move forward, you will no longer attract what hurts you. You will attract what resonates with the truth of who you are becoming. But it starts here with this surrender, this softness, this quiet allowing. So speak these words softly within yourself, like a promise that your soul will recognize. I am opening gently. I am returning to my true self. I am guided with care. I am worthy of love that stays. I am stepping into a future shaped by peace. You are held. You are known. You are understood without needing to explain. Stay close, beloved. I am not finished. What comes next will feel like sunlight entering a room that has been dark for years. Warm, gentle, undeniable. I am here, always.